this video we will review some facts about rare cat breeds. But before we start, please like this video, comment which video you want to see next and subscribe to our channel for future updates. There are several sorts of wood, just as there are various types of trees. Loggers transport lumber from the trees they fell to industries. These firms then turn them into lumber, which construction workers use to build with. Items made of wood are often strong and long-lasting given the correct conditions. As a result, wood remains an important material for many projects. When it comes to woodworking, it may tempt you to go for cheaper lumber rather than researching what wood varieties would be best for your project. Certain jobs, however, require a particular type of wood. Comparing your local Home Depot wood costs and looking for the cheapest lumber will not help you save money. In fact, it might cost you considerably more. The key is to understand how to identify the many types of wood, where to buy them, and how to use them correctly. Don't be too overwhelmed, though, because we've divided the varieties of wood into 3 groups and provided examples of the lumber available in each. You have your hardwoods, softwoods, and faux woods all neatly arranged. We've also included a description of what they're used for. This will assist you in selecting the appropriate type of lumber for your wooden furniture, home improvement projects, or small DIY wood art sculptures. Understanding the different wood types. There are many different types of wood available. Processed wood, such as lumber, is frequently offered as dimensional lumber. Dimensional lumber refers to lumber that has been pre-cut into conventional sizes. Dimensional lumber is classified into 4 types: 1x2 wood, 1x4 wood, 2x2 wood, 2x4 wood, and 4x4 wood. Despite the enormous production of dimensional lumber, wood in different forms is still offered. This means that you can still request or purchase alternative sizes of wood boards. However, dimensional lumber is more likely to be available at Home Depot and other wood-selling stores than other sizes. There are also 3 sorts of wood grains that organize the surface roughness of the lumber: flat grain, straight grain, and curly grain. The wood grain is determined by the cutting procedure rather than the type of wood utilized. This means that 2 species of wood from the same tree can have distinct grain patterns. This is especially significant on wood grain furniture since the distinct wood grains can be felt and seen. You can also use the Janka scale, often known as the wood hardness scale, to determine the hardness of different types of wood. This is extremely beneficial when creating strong and durable structures. Hardwood. There are 4 varieties of wood: hardwood, softwood, woody grass and plants, and engineered wood. Hardwood trees are distinguished by their density and endurance over softwoods. Because their seeds are covered by another layer, hardwood trees are classified as deciduous trees. During the construction of houses and structures, hardwood lumber is frequently used for flooring. They are particularly useful for building boats and outdoor decks since hardwood lasts longer than other forms of wood. While hardwood is more robust and can support heavier loads, it is also more harder to work with than the other 2 varieties of wood. Examples of hardwood trees and their favored usage are provided below. Birch examples include grey, paper, and sweet. Birch hardwood is a very popular form of wood. It is a hardwood that is commonly used in veneer and interior construction. There are, nevertheless, mass manufacturers of birch toys and tools. People who create furniture frequently choose birch in their woodworking projects since it is also suitable for cabinets and other indoor furniture. Birch with a straight grain and a delicate texture is commonly used in factories. Birch wood can be found in abundance throughout the northern hemisphere. People can also use the birch tree's inner bark as emergency meals. Settlers and Native Americans frequently consumed the inner bark crushed, raw, or peeled into noodles. Birch sap is edible and can be used to make syrup. Tea is also made from the red inner bark of black birches. Birch trees were religious symbols of Trnang, the Celtic kingdom of the dead, and the Sidhe, creatures comparable to fairies and elves. Elm. Elm examples: American, English, and witch. Elm is a type of wood that belongs to the hardwood family. Elm wood is highly regarded for its interlocking grain and toughness, especially because it does not split readily. Elm trees, like birch trees, can be found all over the northern hemisphere of the earth. A good elm tree can grow to be quite huge and live a long time. They are, however, subject to Dutch elm disease. Researchers determined that bark beetles spread a specific microfungus that causes this disease, causing the old elm trees to die. Fortunately, farmers have discovered ways to stop the disease from spreading. Elm wood is frequently used to make hockey sticks, paper, wood pulps, veneers, baskets, and boxes. Because of its interconnecting grain, interior designers and manufacturers utilize elm wood for furniture, doors, and windows. Elm is also used to manufacture wood pulp and paper in factories. They are, nonetheless, suitable for do-it-yourself projects such as basket making or box making. This is due to the fact that we know elm wood is lightweight but sturdy. Their interlocking grain, combined with their capacity to bear pressure, allows wood baskets and boxes to last for a long period. Elm, on the other hand, is a softer hardwood that is prone to decay and infestation. As a result, while they are durable, they do not endure as long as other types of wood. Eucalyptus. Eucalyptus species include lyptus, flooded gum, white mahogany, and brown mallet. Eucalyptus wood is a type of wood that is native to Australia. Some individuals prefer the names jarrah, red gum lace, or red mallee for eucalyptus trees. It is reported to have a moderate lifespan. This is due to cellular breakdown in eucalyptus wood, which causes deformation when it dries. The best strategy to extend the life of eucalyptus wood is to do regular surface checks. Purchasing big wood, allowing it to season, and then finishing it extends its longevity for at least 20 to 25 years. Australians generally use eucalyptus wood for fuel, construction, and fence. Eucalyptus wood can be used to construct shade structures, paneling, millwork, and support beams. For patio ideas and outdoor furniture, some people like eucalyptus wood. This is due to the great insect resistance of eucalyptus wood. The wood itself is also resistant to rot and degradation. In addition, the hue changes. It begins off reddish-brown and darkens over time. Mahogany varieties include West Indies, Pacific Coast bigleaf. Mahogany is a variety of wood that is commonly used to signify hardwood. While there are several mahogany species, the bulk of mahogany trees are located in America, specifically in the north and central parts. Mahogany, like eucalyptus wood, has a bright red-brown color. Because mahogany responds nicely to oils and buffers, you can make it even shinier. Mahogany is an excellent choice for house furnishings and fixtures. Mahogany is used for a variety of purposes, including flooring, veneers, furniture joinery, and musical instruments such as violins. They are water-resistant and have an appealing wood texture in addition to their durability. They are, however, heavier than most other forms of wood. You may also have problems safeguarding your mahogany veneers since the finishes may react with the mahogany wood glue. Maple varieties include sycamore, sugar maple, and black maple. In terms of hardwood, maple has the lightest color of any wood. It is also one of the most well-known varieties of wood among the various forms of wood. There are around 150 species of maple trees, with the majority of maple wood coming from the Asian continent. However, they can also be found in North America and Europe. It is crucial to note that maple wood from North America is denser and more durable than maple wood from Europe. Maple wood is popular for heavy-duty flooring, such as bowling alleys, kitchen cabinets that carry heavy, fragile things, and dance floors. They are also widely used in veneers, furniture, and joinery. One disadvantage of utilizing maple wood is that it is harder to glue together. Oak varieties. One of the most well-known types of wood is white, English, and red oak. There are currently approximately 600 different varieties of oak available on the market. These oaks can be found all over the world's northern hemisphere. The most prevalent sources of oak are from North America, Japan, and Europe. All oak trees, without exception, are thought to be extremely durable. People like their wood grain since it is unusually close together. Furniture, flooring, joinery, veneers, decking, flooring, and paneling are some of the applications for oak wood. This is because they are hefty, hard, and dense, just like mahogany wood. Oak is also noted for being water-resistant and an excellent liming material. Because of their high tannin content, they are also known to be very resistant to fungus and insect infestations. Unfortunately, due to the high tannin content, the oak may be harmed if exposed to wet and cold regions, especially with their oil finishes. Poplar varieties include black, balsam, and hybrid black. Is poplar considered a hardwood? Yes. Poplar is a hardwood, although it can also be used for softwood purposes. As a result, poplar wood is widely available in hardware stores. The physical appearance of poplar is white or ivory with green or brown streaks. They are straight-grained and have a similar texture. Because it is not as dense as mahogany or maple, it is considerably easier to apply glue or paint to. Poplar is a type of plywood that is commonly used in building and is called construction-grade material. Poplar is so often used that it can be found in sheds and do-it-yourself projects. Poplar is used by woodworkers to create elaborate designs and repair old furniture such as cabinets and drawers. The best thing is that poplar wood is significantly less expensive than other types of wood. Poplar is used for flooring, wooden toys, and plywood in addition to repairs. Cherry. Cherry varieties include black, wild, and red cherries. Cherry wood comes from a tree that can grow to be 100 feet tall. A cherry tree has an average lifespan of 50 to 90 years, but they can live for up to 100 years. Their lives are generally cut short in order to keep their trunks from decaying. Cherry trees are native to North America and were historically used in 18th-century colonial and French provincial architecture. Cherry wood is less expensive than walnut and easier to deal with than mahogany or maple. People choose cherry wood because it comes in a variety of colors. Cherry wood can be used to make furniture, moldings, boat interiors, musical instruments, doors, carvings, and turnings. Cherry wood is commonly used for pianos and violin bows in musical instruments. In the meanwhile, they are chosen for building kitchen cabinets for furniture. Cherry wood, on the other hand, is exceedingly flexible, making it less durable. Ironwood. Ironwood varieties include lignum vitae, balau, dieseltree. Ironwood's moniker is appropriate given its great durability. These forests make excellent firewood. This is due to the fact that ironwood is known to survive longer than other forms of wood. People talk about utilizing ironwood for fire just as much as they do about using coal. They're also notorious for being tough to split, to the point of breaking your tools, and abrasive. Some lumberjacks claim to have seen their chainsaws spark when cutting through the trunks of ironwood trees. Ironwood is ideal for turning ornamental items and furniture inlays on a lathe. Ironwood is infrequently seen on furniture such as cabinets and drawers. They can be used as fences since their durability makes them tough to break. Ironwood can also be used to make tool handles, souvenirs, and arrowheads. Aspen. Aspen species include quaking, bigtooth, and European aspen. Aspen trees are recognized for their slender and beautiful appearance. They have a smooth texture with bark that ranges from green to white. Some aspen trees have leaves that quiver with even the slightest movement. Aspen is one of the fastest growing wood species, which makes it popular for engineered wood. It is commonly seen in areas with chilly weather. Engineered wood, notably oriented strand board, OSB, and laminated veneer timber, are made from aspen wood, LVL. Aspen wood is used by indigenous people to construct bowls, canoes, paddles, and poles. Aside from these applications, aspen wood is commonly used in furniture. This is due to the fact that aspen generates old or rustic-looking furniture. Aspen wood is quite easy to sand and paint because it tolerates the procedure well. However, when compared to other forms of wood, aspen wood is not as durable. Softwood. Softwood refers to a wide range of wood species. Softwoods are conifer-bearing seed plants that are also known as gymnosperm trees. These plants are always green and grow faster than hardwood trees. As a result, hardwood trees that develop slowly are typically thicker than softwoods. Softwoods, as opposed to hardwoods, are less thick and frequently, but not necessarily, pale in color. Softwoods are commonly referred to as cheap wood, since they are far less expensive and easier to work with than hardwoods. Softwood is used by builders and designers for interior decorating, moldings, framing, and furniture. Listed below are a few resources you might use for your project. Cypress. Cypress varieties include Arizona, Alerce, and Mediterranean. Despite being lighter and more resistant to rot, cypress trees produce some of the strongest forms of wood. The color of cypress wood is light, with yellow and brown undertones. However, among the cypress wood varieties, there is also red cypress, which has a reddish hue. When compared to other varieties of softwood, cypress wood is more controllable when handling tools and fastens better. While there are concerns with resin, the performance and response of cypress wood to adhesives is unaffected. Cypress wood is preferred for both outdoor and indoor projects. Fences, patios, decks, including ship decks, docks, and outdoor furniture are all examples of outdoor cypress woodworking done effectively. Cabinets, flooring, and other types of fine furniture are among the interior uses of cypress wood. Fir varieties include balsam, silver, and noble. Fir is one of many wood species with a straight and tight grain structure. A real fir's colors are reddish-brown, pink, yellow, and orange, with many similarities to pine wood. Fir wood, on the other hand, is stronger than pine and other types of wood. The straightness of the lines in its grain pattern demonstrates its longevity. Furthermore, fir wood is both economical and dependable in the construction business. Because of its ability to absorb paint well and its sturdiness, manufacturers choose to utilize fir wood on furniture items such as chairs and tables. Picnic tables and ottomans are examples of outdoor furniture built from fir wood. It's also noted for its resistance to warping and ability to withstand weather fluctuations. Another advantage of fir wood is that it rarely cracks and retains its shape even after a few years. Despite its capacity to function effectively as furniture, fir wood is primarily used as a construction material due to its cheap cost efficiency and quantity of fir trees. Larch species include Japanese, tamarack, and European larch. Larch timber is derived from fast-growing trees found in cold areas. They are mostly found in Russia, the United States, Canada, and Central Europe. The larch tree's cultural contributions vary. People realized that larch wood has herbal characteristics that may be employed in medicine. Because of its lovely qualities, the larch tree was one of the first trees to be developed into bonsai trees. Larch lumber has become a modern-day building material. Pagan worshippers once used larch lumber for cremation. Larch lumber is being used for outside construction such as garden huts, fences, and even boats. This is due to the larch wood's resistance to rot. Its smooth grain, paintability, color range, and durability make it even more popular. White pine, southern yellow pine, and European pine black. Pine trees are notable for being found all over the northern hemisphere. Because of its abundance, pine lumber has become more inexpensive. The majority of pine wood processed and sold in America originates from two types, yellow and white. Pine wood has a simple grain pattern that allows for easy customizing and harmonizing with other materials. It has an amber tint with brown streaks all over it. The availability and quality of pine wood have proven to be highly useful in the creation of projects. As a result, pine wood can be used to make items such as paper, molding, furniture, flooring, cabinets, and construction. For many cabinet manufacturers, pine wood plywood is an excellent choice. However, because pine plywood is rare and expensive, we frequently blend it with fir plywood, another form of softwood plywood. While pine wood is inexpensive, widely available, and adaptable, it is also weaker than other forms of wood. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe to our channel, since we will be covering a lot of similar content in the future. Till next time, stay curious.